Hello everybody and welcome back to another stream. I hope you're all doing very well. So today we are going to be flying the beautiful Rotate MD-11 here from Stansted, and we are of course using Boundless Scenery Stansted, which I'll show you in a second. And we are flying to Dublin, again using the Boundless Sim scenery for Dublin. So tonight I am using the Mango Studios Soundpack and also the Mango Studios Pratt & Whitney 4000 engine mod. So sound wise I will be sticking with the GE sound, so I'll show the Mango Studios plug-in interface here, as is with all their sounds. Of course, really nice interface. So I will be using the General Electric sounds, even though we are running the Pratt & Whitney engine mod. That's just because the General Electric sounds are the most sort of up to date, and they are working on the Pratt & Whitney sound update as well. So the General Electrics do sound better though. So let's take a quick look at Boundless Stansted, and of course all the links to the scenery and the mods I'm using are in the description below, or you can put in the commands in chat. So things like exclamation ARR for arrival airport, exclamation DEP departure airport, exclamation SP for the sound pack, stuff like that. So I have got those running as well. So let's take a look at the airport. The weather isn't great. We are on live weather. Weather here in Stansted is not great at all. Let me just grab Navigraph, get that up ready. Alright. So, I have turned Traffic Global off for this flight to save on some FPS, because flying over the UK is quite FPS heavy. And also I wanted to show the ground traffic which comes with the Boundless Sim scenery. So this is of course static, these are just objects placed, but I wanted to show them off. I didn't want Traffic Global aircraft sort of getting in the way. So yeah, and of course if anything, if you need me to change any sounds or anything, if I'm too quiet, too loud, whatever, do let me know in chat. So let's take a look at the scenery very quickly. Here we are at Stansted. You do get some ortho around the airport. I can't go too high, but it is essentially around the airport boundary. I do have my own external ortho for further away. The ground textures are really nice, done really well. Of course we have all these objects placed. I like how it's random. So you know, we've got some stairs here, we've got one stair, one baggage loader, just a baggage loader, pushback truck. It's randomized, you know, it's not like copy and pasted, which is lovely. So we've got a bunch of Ryanair aircraft here obviously, and again this is not X-plane aircraft. I've got that disabled in the X-plane settings. This is pure static through Boundless. There is of course the option to install without the static aircraft if you're on BATSIM or something, so there is that option too. We've got all the Ryanair baggage carts here, really nice. So we have a van here, Ryanair van, custom ground traffic, Malta Air. We've got the barricade for the engine, so we don't, you know, it doesn't affect these vehicles when an aircraft's pushed back here. So yeah, it's really nice. There is EGSS systems as well for when we arrive. You'll see that in Dublin, and they work very nicely. I believe they work through SAM, if I'm not wrong. You know, fuel, just really nice clutter all over the place. Got Play A321 there. So yeah, really nice. And the what do you call these? The jetways. My bad. The jetways do of course move and work with the sim. We've got an aircraft being pushed back here, Jet 2. So yeah, it's really nice. Custom control tower. See the runway textures when we take off, but here we are. Custom runway textures, obviously. Really nice. So yeah, Boundless do a great job, and very affordable as well. Got some FedEx trailers here. We are flying FedEx today. Here we are. And the beautiful MD-11, and look at those Pratt & Whitneys. I'll showcase those more later. Over here we have the Ryanair hangar. That's really nice. Taxi past, and we have this the diamond hangar as well. which is really, really nice. There is some 3D grass placed on along the edges here, and I think this is great. It's just enough, you know, it really adds to the immersion, but it doesn't take away from your FPS too much. So I do really, really like this actually. And then over here, we've got some more stuff, more buildings, more clutter. I'm not that familiar with Stansted, personally. We do have the, I think that's the Titan Airways A321 and the UK government A321, as that does fly out of Stansted for the UK. So yeah, really nice scenery. Some great runway lighting as well, as I'm sure if I go over here. Oh, it's been turned off. Okay, it's not dark enough. But yeah, all the airport lighting is really, really nice as well, and we'll showcase more of that at Dublin. Alright, so we'll hop into the aircraft in just a second. I just want to show off these beautiful Pratt & Whitney engines. Look at that, really, really nice. You know, so this is a mod is super easy to install. There's a link to a video, and the text file explains it really well, so it's a super easy install. Don't really need to have any knowledge of Plane Maker. I don't have any knowledge of Plane Maker, and it was super easy. It took not even 5 minutes to install. So yeah, here we are, FedEx with the Pratt & Whitneys. Let's hop into the cockpit and get underway. Let's brief the route for you guys today. I'll bring up Navigraph. Here we go. So here we are on the cargo apron of Stansted. We'll be taking off from runway 04 on the Utova 1S SID, and then I edited the route because it was taking us up all the way here up to like Manchester and then back down, and it'd be a little bit too long. So I did, you know, just basically SID to Star, very short route. Yeah, so we fly across the UK to Dublin, and then we'll be arriving to Dublin, runway 28 left today, on the Abli 3 X-ray Star. And yeah, look, Navigraph is really great, shows the departure and arrival runways. So yeah, looking forward to this flight, should be a good one. Flown the MD-11 a lot recently, really enjoying it. So I'll just put this back on my second monitor. Okay, so yeah, frames aren't brilliant. I'm on about 33, as you can see in the top left, and they do sort of get worse in cruise, but we'll be fine because upon landing in Dublin we have some decent frames there. And that is not to do with the scenery, by the way, that is just my PC and the weather. The scenery, both Stansted and Dublin, made no impact on my FPS compared to the default. In fact, Dublin actually increased my FPS compared to the default because it's just much better optimized. So yeah, don't worry about frames if you want to purchase this scenery, and I do highly recommend both sceneries and the Soundpack and the Pratt & Whitney mod. Links to all of them in the description. Right, so let's get underway. Listen to these beautiful sounds. Alright, so let's go over here. Okay, let's ignore that for now. So let's get the ground power unit, cockpit stairs. There we are. Hopefully that stops the warnings showing off. No, it's not. Okay. I don't know why it's doing that. It's not done it to me before. Okay. Don't ask me why it's doing that. I don't know. I've done about 5 or 6 flights. Okay. If anyone knows how to turn that off, do let me know. Oh. Oh, it's... Hang on. Sorry. It's using the wrong profile. Basically... Right, I'll explain in a second why it's doing this. Let's just set that up. Okay. Right. That's my bad. Thank you, Nikki. So... Normally I'm using my TCA yoke to fly this aircraft. However... if I have my TCA yoke on my desk, my mic is too far away from my mouth. Therefore, I'm using my joystick so I can actually, you know, you guys can have some nice audio until my boom arm arrives. I've got a new mic set up and everything coming soon. So until that arrives, I can't really stream with my TCA yoke. And yeah, so it was using the wrong profile. But anyway, we're sorted. Thank you, Nikki. Alright, so let's get going here. We'll turn the logo light on. We'll arm the emergency lights. Let's get the APU up and running. Do the APU test. Beautiful. And we'll do the cargo fire test. Lovely stuff. Alright. Let's test our GPWS.
Glide slow. Pull up. Terrain. Pull up. Sync rate.
Lovely stuff. Listen to that APU at the back. Lovely. Really brilliant sounds. Alright, so APU is powering up. What else have we got to do? Pretty sure that's it. We'll turn the defog on for now. Now we're flying cargo, we'll turn those on as well. So yeah, we're looking good here. Let's go and program the FMC. Alright. So we are going from Stansted to Dublin. There we go. Our alternate is Echo India November, which I believe is Shannon. Okay. Flight number, we are FedEx 0818. Okay, we'll initialize the IRS. Cruise, today we are cruising at 320. Okay, and cost index of 71. Good stuff. Okay, we'll go to flight plan. This will be very quick today. Not too much to put into the flight plan. Okay, so 04. And the UTAV-1 Sierra. UTAV-1 Sierra, there we go, insert that. And then we are pretty much going straight to our star, which is ILS 28 left. ILS 28 left, there it is. With the Ably 3 X-ray, that one. And insert that. We'll remove the discontinuity. Go to approach. Not approach, that's the wrong one. Plan. Okay, and we'll step through our flight plan here. Again, very simple. Get rid of that. There we go. Very nice. Okay, let's set our QNH while we're here. So let's go to Stansted weather and QNH 1010. There we are. It's set on both sides. Right, set this to 320 whilst we're here. Okay. Right. So that's done, Put it in it, that's done. Ooh, let's do the weight and balance whilst we're here. So, zero fuel weight of 196.9. So I just set the payload till my zero fuel weight matches SimBrief. So 196.9. We'll get close enough. There you go, that's close enough. And fuel today, we are needing 16.7 tons of fuel. There we are, and we'll apply that. Beautiful. Go to ground ops and we'll request that. Okay. Beautiful. I'm not sure my reverses are out. Oh, I've still got my TCA quadrant. Got my TCA quadrant locked in reverse still from when I was playing some earlier. Alright, that's fine. So let's do our perf. Sorry, our takeoff and approach. Okay, right. So packs will be on. Flaps 15. Slope, let's get the information from Navigraph. So we'll go to information, runway. In fact, let me show this for anyone who doesn't have Navigraph. So let's get the information. So runway information. And then we are taking runway 04. Okay, so slope is 0.16. So as you can see, it shows all that information. Brilliant stuff. So it will be up 0.16, and then our headwind component today is a headwind of 6 knots. So we'll put HD6. There we are. And let's get our temperature 6 degrees. Oh, it's cold. Doesn't want to take it. There we are. Alright, there's our V speeds, 136, 156 and 164. So let's set 164 here. There we are. Beautiful sounds as always. So APU started, APU has started. We'll turn the bleed on. Ooh, sorry about FPS. Oh, listen to that. Lovely. So let's do this. We can get rid of the ground power unit now. Shocks, cockpit stairs. Let's close these doors. Okay. Lovely stuff. And we have all the fuel required on board. Yep. So, okay, we'll let that finish. IRSs are aligned, I believe. Go here to init. Yep, so yeah, we're looking good. We'll put this on the takeoff page. Alright, let's test the TCAS. Fail. Okay, we'll ignore that for now. I think I did it too early. Alright, so let's get the pushback carts here.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go. Tow is driving up.
There we are. Had it preset from my test sector. Okay. We are looking good up here. Oh, and the wiper sounds are brilliant. I'll show you them on the taxi out. They are really nice. Right, so in the meantime, how are we all doing? Get some chat in the chat.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
And I managed to fix my the overlay there at the top of the screen. I also made it slightly smaller, so I hope you guys like that. Okay, refueling is done as well. Let's set that to a line now. Yeah, we're good. Engage this. Perfect, and I think we're good to go. That's everything. We're close. Lovely. Pratt & Whitney's. Real nice.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Okay, so let's put this to TA. We can release the parking brake. turn the
Starting
beacon on.
pushback and you may start engines.
We'll turn ignition on. Okay. There we are, pushing back. Let's start engine number 1. Lovely. Right, so we'll let that stabilize. And we can start engine number 2. There we are, we're stabilized. Let's start engine number 2. Number 3, sorry.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Just listen to
Disconnecting
that
toes.
sound.
Stand by.
So nice. And again, if you do want to purchase this sound pack, then you can head to the link in the pinned comment or the link in the description, and that will take you to the Mango Studios store website, where you can use code Drishal20 to get 20% off. And I highly do recommend it. Right, let's set this to 04 runway heading. And yeah, I only got the MD-11 like 2 weeks ago, but I've been really enjoying it, and especially with the sound pack and the Pratt & Whitney mod, it's lovely. Really great aircraft. Again, if you're looking to get this aircraft, highly recommend it.
A bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Right, so let's set our stab trim as well. So 5.9. Nope, that's not what I meant. That's the wrong way. There we are. There we are, 5.9 set on our stab trim. I'll turn that off for now, I'll turn that on later. And oh, we'll put the fuel in. Alright, looks like we are ready to taxi, so let's turn that off. Okay, let's turn on the, they on? Yeah, they on. The runway turn off lights, put the nose lights to taxi. And other than that, turn this on. 1, 2, 3 degrees of tilt. I'll turn that on there. Alright, I think we're good to go. So release the parking brake. Alright. Here we go. All flap sounds, flaps. So let's, so we've got flaps 15 selected there. Put the flaps down. Lovely flap sound. Beautiful. Now for some reason on the rotate, I can only control the tiller by yoke control, and I'm not too sure why, to be honest with you. My rudder pedals just don't, they work, but it doesn't control the tiller, just the actual rudder pedals, so no idea why. I do have the setting off, use the hardware tiller, but yeah, I can only make fine adjustments with the rudder, just like real life, I suppose. Yeah, here we are, taxiing down to runway 04. Yeah, weather is not great right now. I'm not on live time at the moment, just because it'd be dark and I wanted to show off these airports. Yeah, you can see the beautiful taxiway textures here, the taxiway lighting as well from Boundless, really beautiful. Got the taxiway signs, got some 3D glass, grass even. So yeah, really happy with Boundless airports. I also have Inverness, which recently got an update, so I'm hoping to fly there in another stream at some point. So maybe do some Ryanair ops between Stansted and Dublin, and then maybe we'll take a 737 into Inverness in a stream next week at some point. But yeah, what else do you guys want to see? Any particular aircraft? Particular routes? Please do let me know either in chat or in my Discord. Always looking for live stream suggestions. So we're actually going to take this exit here onto the runway. Oh yeah, it's because if I stop that one and then it's just a timing. So you can kind of change that, yeah. But no, I do like the wiper sounds. I do like the wiper sounds. I guess it's just the timing on you know, they're not in sync on this aircraft. The wipers, I suppose. I got them. There we are. Yeah, as you can see, they are always improving their sounds, and that's one thing I really like about Mango Studios. Always improving, always updating their existing stuff. Is this the wrong? Oh, I took one a little bit early. Okay, that's fine. We should be fine. Anyway, let's turn on all of our lights. Put that on the TAR array. And line up. Should have plenty of runway. Even though I decided to, for some reason, take this exit. I was absolutely not concentrating. Right, so we'll stop here. Alright, so TARA, the weather display is on. Lights are good to go. Put these on to fast. Alright, so let's go. Alright, so select auto flight once, spool them up, and you just wait for these sounds. They are beautiful. Listen to that. knots. Release forward pressure. V1. And rotate. That wind. And gear up. Again, those gear sounds are not XP realistic, they are Mango Studio Soundpack, and we'll go for a flyby. Absolutely beautiful stuff. Climbing out of Stansted. Let's do another flyby. Oh, we're in cloud. Little waggle of the wings there. Alright. So I actually really enjoy hand flying this thing, especially with a yoke. Right, let's start making our left turn and let's select nav and profile and FMF speed. Right. And auto flight. We engage the autopilot now. Let's turn these wipers off. Okay. There's a classic stabilizer motion. Alright, so we're still flaps 15. Still in cloud. Let's actually, is our anti-ice on? Yeah, let's turn all our anti-ice on, just in case. It is cold, 6 degrees. Beautiful. Yeah, hand flying at the MD-11 is actually really, really nice, especially with a yoke. You know, if you've got the honeycomb. Okay. Yeah, so if you've got the honeycomb or anything, put the flaps up. Looks like we're leveling off. That'll be for the SID. Yeah, there's a restriction here, looks like. 5,000 foot. So, yeah, frames will improve once we're in cruise and nearer to Dublin, don't worry. Just as we're going through the clouds, they might struggle a little bit. Yeah, landing this thing is notoriously difficult, but it's a fun aircraft for sure. Little mix between a Boeing and an Airbus. Oh, and with the Pratt & Whitney 4000 mod by Mango Studios, you do get the changes to the liveries that you need to make. You know, the additions to some of the default liveries, and for some additional ones that you can download off the presumably off the forum as well. So yeah, you really do get the full package. So as soon as we get to Ava, we will be climbing to flight level 320 for cruise. Beautiful stuff. I'm not going to move the camera too much because of FPS, but as soon as we get out of these clouds, we'll be fine. So yeah, so on the channel, hardware wise, we have upgraded the throttle, which I'm currently using the Thrustmaster Airbus throttle with the flaps and speed brake add-on. That's what I'm currently using. I will be receiving a Honeycomb Bravo throttle quadrant very soon, hopefully. So that's a nice upgrade. And in addition to that, I'm currently using a Blue Yeti microphone, which is set on my desk, and as for reasons I've explained before, it's you know, can't use a yoke because it'll be too far away. I have got myself a proper boom arm. I've got myself a new XLR interface and a new dynamic XLR microphone, so audio should be massively improved, hopefully by next week. Yeah. So that's a little investment I've made for you guys. Then I can fly some Boeings with the yoke and not have to worry about the mic being too far away. There we are. Here we go. Cruising, not cruising, climbing up to flight level 320. We'll put our barometer to standard. There we go. Lovely sounds. Still can't see anything. It is limited IFR here at Stansted. And now it is pretty much a straight line all the way to the star. And then it'll be an interesting landing into Dublin. Hiya, it's Admist. How are you? Nice to have you here. Oh, there we are, broke through the clouds. Of course, we have Visual XP running. Look at that. Beautiful stuff. Look at that climb rate. Go for another flyby. Beautiful. Oh, Caleb. Hiya. I did not remember that that was your YouTube. Arriving to Stansted, about 2 hours from Indianapolis. What are you flying? So that's a long haul. Yeah, 100%. The climb rate on all the flights I've done has been insane. I mean, don't know if you saw the flight directors on departure. They wanted me to pitch up to like 20-25 degrees. Yeah, absolute rocket. I need to do a long haul. I've not done a long haul with it yet. Just short haul test sectors. So yeah, I do really like it. I'm enjoying it more than what I thought. So we're above 10,000 foot. Let's turn off our landing lights, our nose light, runway turn off lights, and that's it. Okay, flying the MD-11 as well. Yeah, it's surprisingly easy. I mean, I got it, and I knew that it was sort of a mix between an Airbus and a Boeing, but I didn't really know how to fly it, and it is super simple to start up. Possibly easier than an A320 or something. There is not much to do. Yeah. Got Visual XP running, of course. Beautiful, beautiful clouds. Lovely. Love it. Yeah, just a short hop to Dublin today. Weather in Dublin actually looks better than Stansted right now. It's VFR conditions. Wind 220 at 5 knots. Broken at 8,000. Few clouds at 1,200. Doesn't look too bad at all. Much better than Stansted. Oh yeah, the APU confused me the first time. I didn't realise that you literally just had to click the APU like gen button on the electrical and it just automatically starts. So that's pretty cool. 1 hour or less away from. Are you on Vatsim? Beautiful. Oh, looks like Nightbot decided to start. I don't know why it only started now and not before, but that's fine. Oh yeah. For ILS, just need to put the frequency in the course in here, and then click the approach/land, and that's it. Again, very simple on the MD-11. Yeah, that's wise. If you're not 100% sure about flying the aircraft, yeah, don't go on Vatsim. Definitely very wise. It's 25,000 foot, 7,000 feet to go. Have fun landing at Stansted, presuming you're on live weather. It's limited IFR. Right, so I think we can turn the anti-ice off now. There we go. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, London set gets so busy sometimes, and if you don't know what you're doing, it it really screws stuff up for them. Look at those clouds. Visual XP makes such a difference, honestly. For the price as well, it is very, very good. Got some lovely ortho installed as well down there. Can't wait for the Orbex True Earth stuff to be updated for the UK. I know that's coming very soon, so that'd be great, and of course should be streaming that as soon as it releases. Yeah, the EFB is really nice. It's nice that you don't have to go into the you know, the aircraft menu, and I think this is actually laid out really nicely. It does look very nice, but having it all here with the Avitab stuff as well, very, very nice. And pause before TD, I've definitely been using that. Oh yeah, 10 minutes later, oh, it's Calum. Yeah, I can't wait for the Orbex True Earth stuff. That will be brilliant. I've wanted that for X-Plane, but since it wasn't updated, I thought I'll wait until they update it for compatibility with X-Plane 12. So as soon as they do that, we'll be getting that. Although I have to say, Sim Heaven and regular Ortho looks amazing. I mean, look at that. Can't complain at that for absolutely free. Really nice. Just frames decide to die a little in the UK. I think a lot of the UK airports are not very well optimized. Manchester, Birmingham. Yeah, I think it will probably be a paid upgrade, so that's why I didn't purchase the X-Plane 11 one. I thought I'd wait instead of paying twice. Alright, so it looks like we are at our cruise altitude and we are just under 80 nautical miles away from our top of descent. Yeah, I mean, look, whatever auto issues you have, just let me know. I'll see if I can help you with it. I know you did originally, but I'm not sure what was happening there, to be honest. It's something I've never seen before. Auto for XP just always worked perfectly fine for me and I guess most of the people, so I'm not sure what's happening there. That is Birmingham. Lovely. Where is the airport? Why can't I see it? Oh, it's there, isn't it? There it is. That's why our frames are suffering so much, probably. Yeah, Thai models, sceneries. I've got Heathrow and Oslo, and both of them give me an increase in FPS compared to the default. They're really, really nicely optimized. Thai model stuff is, yeah, highly recommended, especially the newer ones. Yeah, boundless stuff works pretty well for me. Again, I generally get an increase in FPS with boundless sceneries. I think it really depends on the airports. A lot of the major airports within the UK and some of Europe just aren't optimized very well at all, and because of the proximity between cities of how close everything is in the UK, I think that contributes to not being very good FPS. Thai models Manchester, oh, that'd be amazing, because default Manchester is horrible on frames. It is, I mean, I opened it up in WED and the amount of nodes and stuff that are just unnecessary, which each node causes a frame hit, so yeah, that'd be great. Actually, looking forward to that one. Munich from SFD is really nice. That I'm really impressed with that. Again, that gives me brilliant FPS. That's really, really good scenery. Gatwick from Origami, I do have that, and it's okay. Not as good as boundless or Thai model stuff. It is a bit older, but yeah, it's not bad. Origami Gatwick. I think I need to pinpoint what exactly is causing my I get really bad stutter at Gatwick, and I'm not sure whether it is Origami scenery or whether it's just because it's London, so we'll have to see. It does look good though, doesn't it? Look at that. And Visual XP really, really improves stuff a lot. Thai models don't have Gatwick. No, I think it's Origami. That's the one I've got. Origami Gatwick. But Thai models Gatwick would be a much appreciated. That would be great. Or even a boundless Gatwick. No, I think the only Gatwick is Origami. Yeah, there's only decent one available, I think, at the moment, and it's not bad. Yeah, it's decent. You get the bridge and VDGS, although the VDGS systems don't seem to work for me. Can't get them to work for whatever reason, so I think it's just slightly outdated. But we'll see the VDGS in action here at Dublin. Works really well with the boundless scenery. And of course, if you do like the stream, please do go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. It does really help the channel out a lot, and I do appreciate it. Yeah, honestly, there's some really good freeware stuff for X-Plane. More so now, sort of a year or so after X-Plane's released. The VDGS is the you know, when you go to a parking stand at some airports and essentially you have a display which does the job of a marshaller. Guides the aircraft into the parking slot, essentially. Replaces a marshaller. You'll see it at Dublin. I'm sure you've seen it before. But yeah, it's really nice to have those working. You can park up properly. And it does all that through SAM, if I'm not wrong. So we are getting close to our top of descent now. And we'll see FPS start to improve as soon as we get over the sea. And as soon as we get to Dublin. Yeah, I think this is my autos run out. This is default X-Plane. Again, it doesn't actually look too bad. It comes with the scenery. Calum. Comes with the scenery. The boundless, is it here? No. The boundless stuff uses SAM, so as long as you've got SAM installed, then you should be fine. I think it's SAM anyway. I'll check when we land. Yeah, AutoGate hasn't been updated for X-Plane 12 yet. I know someone else has done it, and I've tried it out with some freeware sceneries, which seems to work okay. But I do like having a, you know, proper VDGS display like you would in real life. So the scenery for Dublin, there's a link in the description, and if I do put this command in chat, it should bring it up for you as well. Test Nightbot, see if that's actually working. There it is. Yeah, so there's a link to it. I think it's £20, I believe. And Stansted's is 16, I think. Ooh, is it? X-Res for X-Plane 12. I'll have a look at that. I did have it for X-Plane 11, but I didn't think it was updated for X-Plane 12 yet. So, yeah, I'll take a look at that. Oh, actually, I saw it on your videos that you posted earlier in the Discord. Alright, we'll get ready to start our descent here into Dublin. Yeah, honestly, the prices are really decent. I think Dublin is the most expensive. Stansted and Faro are a little bit cheaper. But definitely worth it, that's for sure. Yeah, thanks. If you can get me a link, that'd be great. Thank you. So let's program, let's adjust the altitude here. Checking my Navigraph charts, we'll set this to 150 and we'll start our descent. Much better weather here over Wales and eventually Ireland. So I've done 4 flights with this aircraft so far before the stream. 3 of my landings have been pretty good so far. one landing when I did a test sector into Dublin, I absolutely smashed it into the ground, 800 feet per minute. So let's not try not to do that again. But I landed earlier in Gran Canaria, and it was a beautiful, beautiful landing. Right, started our descent. Yeah, FPS has improved significantly. Yeah, the amount of force I have to put on my yoke, I pretty much have to pull it back as much as I can at like the 40-foot call out, just so I don't slam it into the runway. But for some reason, when I landed yesterday in Dublin, it just didn't want to respond. Something I did, I guess. Maybe I was a bit slow. I landed in East Midlands a couple of days ago, and that was genuinely one of the best landings I've done in X-Plane. I did record it, and I will be uploading it as shorts, because it was like bang on the centre line, bang on the touchdown marker, and it was smooth. It is a beautiful thing to fly, hand fly. This is why I love X-Plane so much. Hand flying aircraft is so nice. Let's set up the box for our approach. So put our ILS frequency in 111.35, and the course is 278, and it will be the India Delta Whiskey. There we are, and it'll be a flaps 35 landing. V approach 162. Cheers, thank you. I'll take a look at the X-rays. Right, so we need to be under, let me have a look at my star. Under flight level 180 before Dublin, which I'm sure we are going to reach. That's perfectly fine. There we are, look, frames are now back up to 40, so... Frames on this aircraft aren't the best compared to things like the towless aircraft. They're not as, it's not as good, but it's not, you know, it's not much less, so... For an aircraft that's a lot bigger, a bit more, you know, it's quite an in-depth aircraft, it's perfectly fine in my opinion. Nothing drastically different. June 2021. Do you have Navigraph? Honestly, once I got Navigraph, I don't know how I flew without it, to be honest. Updated air rack, all the charts you need. Makes flying on VATSIM so much easier. And just in general as well, getting METAR, all the information you need is brilliant. Did I set my transponder? I didn't. TARA. Whoopsies. And let's 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, put that down 3 degrees. Oh yeah, because the rotate uses its own air rack, doesn't it? Yeah. First flight I did, I forgot to update it as well. Yeah, actually, mine's monthly still. I need to change it to annual. That's a good point. FPS will stabilize as we get closer. It's just loading the new auto tile. Lovely. Beautiful. Does look good, doesn't it? If we don't go into a cloud and get that weird graining. Look at that. The default liveries you get with a rotate are actually really nice. You know, dirty, used aircraft. Looks great. Lovely stuff. Let's get the weather for Dublin. It is 6 degrees. QNH 1015. So we'll need anti-ice as we head into Dublin. That is for sure. Yep, totally agree, Caleb. Default liveries are really nice. Okay, so we've set that to 150. Let's go down to 070 now, which is the next restriction. There we are. Ooh, live time, live weather. Nighttime and in limited IFR. Good luck. I just hope I don't slam this plane down onto the runway in Dublin. Yep, the RG warning is working. Yep. We are high on our profile though, so let's put in some speed brakes. There we are. Yeah, it wants to do 10,000. Oh yeah, no, that's fine. And I'm gonna get the aircraft to slow down to 240, which is what my chart says. And the aircraft doesn't like to, it doesn't slow down to 250, under 250, under 10,000 on its own, for whatever reason, so. And yeah, once we land in Dublin, I will of course be showing off Dublin Airport by Boundless as well for you guys to see. Event marker. What does that do? Oh, I'm guessing that's for the cockpit voice recorder. Maybe you can press that and it marks it somehow. Not too sure. Oh, there's a lot behind here. I've not fully explored the aircraft yet. But I don't want to mess anything up on stream either. Yeah, I get the stabilizer alert quite a lot as well, if I'm honest. So we're under 10,000 foot, turn our landing lights on. Nose light on, runway turnoffs can go on as well. So it looks like we're going to make this restriction of 7,000 foot nicely. And look, again, the aircraft hasn't slowed down, even though that's what I've set it to. So let's put our speed brakes to full. So we can get under 250 knots, because we are below 10,000 foot. What is our minimums? Let's set our minimums. Our minimums today will be 302. Barrow, we'll go 302. There we are. Minimums have been set. We're just almost under 255. There it is, there's the altitude warning again. Yeah, I can't wait for the lighting to be sorted out in next plane. Cockpit is a little bit dark, but it's not too bad actually. Cockpit texture is really nice in this aircraft actually. I do like it a lot. So we've nicely made that restriction, and then we've got to stay at 7,000 till Sivna, which is just another, what is that, 1 mile, and then we'll start our descent down to our platform altitude of 2,500 foot into Dublin. Get rid of the speed brake now. And let's go down to 2,500. There we are. Lovely stuff. Dublin, one of my favourite airports actually to fly into. I do enjoy flying into Dublin. And we can set our barometer as well actually. It was 1015, there we go, all set. Let's do another flyby. Gotta love the X-plane camera system. Beautiful stuff. What a shot. Look at that water. That's Visual XP doing that. Beautiful. And in just a second we'll slow down to... so Lapno actually is 3,000. We'll slow down to about 180 at Lapno. Maybe we'll do 200. Because the landing speed, the approach speed, sorry, is actually quite fast on this aircraft, about 160 knots. Ah, that's how you turn off the flight directors. I was wondering that earlier. I was on a raw data ILS approach and couldn't turn off the flight directors. Everything is so automated in this aircraft. Okay, let's start slowing down to 220. And we'll put some flaps out as well. Let's go flaps 15. Alright. Not far away from Dublin at all. Slowing down nicely. So let's set our auto brake to medium. And we are looking good here. Right, let's go down to 200 now. Set this to 2,500 actually. I do have ortho for the surrounding area, and of course part of Dublin from Boundless does have some ortho as well. Looking good. Beautiful approach. What's the winds like here in Dublin? So we'll have a 2 knot crosswind from the left and a 3 knot headwind according to Navigraph, so that's not too bad. It's fairly calm. Let's do... should we slow down? No, we'll wait to go down to 180. And our V approach is 162. So let's do 180 now. There's the stabilizer motion. Oh, the water's so massively improved with visual XP. I mean, I can show here. If I go to water, move this out the way, and turn it on and off. Look at the difference. Beautiful stuff from Visual XP. Video coming out on that soon as well. So let's arm the approach now. Looks like we've captured the localizer. And guess we're going to hold altitude here until we intercept the glide slope as well. 9 miles out from Dublin. Oh, had a little stutter there. Yeah, as you can see, do have some lovely orthos. I believe I've used arc as the choice for that. So we'll intercept the glide slope fairly soon. It's 2500. And we have intercepted the glide slope now. So let's do flaps 28, and we will go gear down and 162. There we are. Lovely stuff. Very nice approach into Dublin, runway 28 left. Please win me, that's sim heaven stuff down there. And we'll go flaps 35. There we are, fully configured for landing. Lovely. Would you look at that? Gotta love the default X-Plane camera system. It is really, really good. Some lovely ortho. Alright, let's get ready for landing. So let's sync up my throttles. About there. So we'll go manual thrust. And we'll go manual control. Okay. I now have control of the aircraft. A little bit to the left of centre line. Getting a little bit low. See the beautiful approach lighting.
200. Approaching minimum.
Corrected that nicely. There's the approaching minimums call out.
100. Minimum. 50,
Minimums.
40, 30, 20, 10.
Come on. Lovely. Fly the nose wheel down. Stow the reversers, and here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Dublin International Airport. Look at the beautiful runway textures. Lovely stuff from Boundless. And we'll raise the flaps now. Disarm the auto brake. Again, I have to use my joystick as a tiller. Had some stutters down final approach, but that's fine. Yeah, beautiful textures here at Boundless Dublin. We'll take a look at the replay in just a second as we taxi back to the cargo ramp. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful textures. Beautiful lighting. Some nice 3D grass here along the edge. Love it. So let's turn the landing lights off, put those on, turn off the strobe lights, get the APU started. Can turn our transponder off now, and we'll turn our weather radar off as well. There we are. Lovely, lovely stuff. So what we'll do when we oh look, so yeah, I slammed on the brakes on the landing there because I didn't want to go to the end of the runway and then have a really long taxi back, so that's why its brakes are overheating. Okay. So what I'll do upon taxiing to the cargo ramp over here, we'll shut the aircraft down, take a quick look at the replays, and then take a look at Dublin Airport as well from Boundless. And of course the links to all of the products used today are in the description. Turn into the taxi, turn into the cargo area over here. then we can find a place to park up. We'll go somewhere over here. Oh, there's no EGSS systems over here. I did not know that. Anyway, let's turn off the nose light and turn off those so we don't blind the ground crew. And we'll go into this next stand. What is this? 615 left. Going to 615 left. I didn't know there was no VDGS systems for the cargo. But it does work really well for the passenger ramp. Again, beautiful textures. Love the stuff from Bandless. Just as it starts to rain as well. Alright, so we'll stop there. Put the parking brake on. APU has started. Put the bleed on. It can turn the beacon light off and we'll shut down the engines. Lovely stuff. Right, so let me end the flight here on SimToolkit Pro. There we are, you can see all the MD-11 flights I've done here, so we can close that now. Alright, let's shut down the aircraft. I can remove Navigraph now as well. So let's go through shutdown of the aircraft. Put all the lights off. Turn our ADs off. Logo light can go off. Nav light can go off as well. And shutdown is super easy. Let's do this. Let's turn off the APU power. Turn off the standby power. And bats off. And there we go. Beautiful. Okay, so what I'm going to do is turn XP realistic down a little bit and let's take a look at the airport. And then we'll take a look at the actually let's take a look at the replay first. So let's see what this landing was like. I think it was okay. Alright. Ooh, it's a floater. Not too bad though. We were within the touchdown zone, so that's perfectly fine. The reverses sound brilliant. Alright, look at it through a few different angles. Beautiful. Not too bad at all, can't complain about that. For an MD-11, it's fairly decent. That camera angle, lovely. You hear the reverser sounds here, sound amazing. Oh yeah, beautiful stuff. Alright, and once more from a wing view, and we can see the beautiful Dublin airport as we land as well. The flight controls moving. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Yeah, the reversers. Oh, sounds brilliant. Lovely stuff. So now let's take a look at Dublin Airport. So whilst we're here, let's take a look at the runway. So again, ortho is included for basically the airport border. All of this, I think all of that stuff there is my own ortho, but everything sort of here is the ortho that comes with Dublin Airport. Got beautiful approach lighting, of course. And then the runway textures, I do really like the runway textures and the taxiway textures. I think they look amazing. Again, we have the 3D grass along the edge, which is really nice. Oh, and in the middle as well. We've got the custom ground traffic, so we've got Dublin Airport traffic there. Lovely stuff. Move over here. So this is the cargo ramp, and of course we have all the necessary stuff. And again, all this static aircraft are just part of the scenery. Again, there is an option to remove them when you download from Boundless. This is not Traffic Global, this is not X-plane parking the aircraft, this is just the scenery static aircraft. So look at these textures, lovely stuff. And yeah, so here we have some terminal. We've got obviously a bunch of Ryanair aircraft over here. And here are the VDGS systems I told you about. That screen will come on as you get close to it. It'll detect your aircraft, which is really nice. Yeah, we got more of the terminal here. Again, I'm not familiar with Dublin in real life, but it is, yeah, real nice. We've got some Aer Lingus, San Francisco, yeah, Aer Lingus stuff here. Again, having the ground traffic like custom to the airport is really nice. It makes such a big difference. Got some Swissport stuff over here. And again, the clutter, I like how it's random and it's not, you know, just the same everywhere. Nice jetways, these do move. And then we got what it says there. I don't know what that says other than Dublin. We've got the main, look at this 777, beautiful. Got the main Dublin Airport terminal building over here. Obviously nothing inside. But yeah, all of these buildings are custom. There's some Dublin Airport buses over here. That's really nice actually, with some crossings. Look at that detail. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. This airport building has been done really nicely. Really nice textures on it. PBR textures, you can see the sun reflecting off there, and yeah, it makes a big difference when you're on approach and you can see that. Really makes the airport very unique. Got some Aer Lingus aircraft over here with the stairs. Yeah, just overall really nice scenery. Custom Aer Lingus gateway jetways, as you can see here. So yeah, I do like it. It's a United 787. More Aer Lingus aircraft over here. Yeah, it is just, yeah, really nice. And again, with Traffic Global and everything, works perfectly fine. Works really well. I don't have Traffic Global enabled at the moment. We've got the custom control tower here. And yeah, so, and what I really like, again, the control tower view isn't obscured, you know, from whatever runway. You're not obscured. Sometimes when, you know, the control tower is up inside here and you can't really see much. Oh, there's actually some stuff inside here. Lovely. Some Netflix there. Yeah, really nice stuff. Great airport. And of course, today we have been using the Mango Studios MD-11 Soundpack with the Mango Studios PW4000 engine mods, both of which are linked in the description. So is Dublin and Stansted. So yeah, that is it for this stream today. Keep an eye out for a Visual XP video dropping very soon, along with a review on that, and hopefully stream again in a few days. Thank you all very much for watching. I have really enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.